So my name is Krabby Boy. You can call me Krabby, but most people call me Dr. Professor Krabby because I'm so
freaking smart.
I have figured out the solution for world hunger, and I'm going to present that to you now, okay? What is world hunger? You might not know what world hunger is, okay? A lot of people have heard the terminology of hunger. Maybe you've heard the terminology of world, but have you ever heard them in conjunction together? World hunger. Probably not. It's a very unknown topic, but I came up with a solution for it. 3 types of hunger is world hunger. I realize I'm covering this one. I didn't think about that when I made this, so I'm gonna move. Physical hunger. This is where your body is all, yo, I need some more fuel, homie. We have mental hunger. This is where you think about being hungry. And then we have emotional. This is where you get super sad about being hungry, usually followed by a mad. How to not be hunger? When your tum-tum is empty, you fill it. It doesn't need to be anything in specific, just stuff. Okay, that's the easy solution, but it's not always that easy. It's not always as easy as just put stuff in tum. Statistics and math and stuff, approximately 100% of the world suffers from hungry. Not eating is the leading cause of being hunger, and I am also too as well hungry. If you break down the statistics of it, the whole world is a hunger, and the whole world gets a hungry. So if you feel the hungry, you're not alone. Can you go to the bathroom? No. Why didn't you go before class like I did? You didn't need to go then? Well, yeah, that's not my problem. You have tiny bladder and you should eat the bladder to solve the hungry. Why is the world so hungry? You can eat pretty much anything, just eat things. Most people probably were not taught how to eat, so they are hunger because they do not know how to eat. Any questions on this? When stuff comes out of my pee-pee, is that eating? That is not a eating, but you can do the eat on the pee-pee stuff. What if I have hunger without being hungry? That's not possible. That would be a psychological colloquialism. This kid looks like he was given his second favorite cereal and he's having early life crisis. Well, if you could see from the bowl, he was actually given hunger because the bowl is empty. How do we fix it? Eats might be hard to get in some place. So if you can't increase the amount of eat, increase the amount of hunger. Stereotypically, homeless people are the most hungriest. So if we increase the amount of homeless, then the average per capita of hunger will go down. If you have more than the average normal amount of hungry, then the average amount of hungry will go down because you have increased the hungry. So then the base level of average hungry will lower, just like the hunger. Any questions? Oh, I get it. I told you it's a very simple, easy to consume psychological colloquialism. Excuse me. How do we do that? If people are not homeless enough, then you can take away their money so that they cannot be homeful and therefore will be homeless. So if people are not being homeless enough, you could take away their ability to pay for home and they'll be homeless. You could also steal their homes, but I have found this to be very hard because homes are heavy and will not fit in my pocket. You know how to get rid of homes? Nuclear war. Modern day houses are built to be nuclear war proof. You cannot destroy them with nukes or war. Is homely the same as homeful? I am called homely a lot. I believe they are the same, but I am not a dictionary. Also, we could get all of the pregnant people together at the homeless people's house and have the feed breasts to them. In my experience with breasts, the more bigger they are, the more hunger they can feed. I think KFC also has breasts, but I am not allowed there anymore. What is a breast? Can you provide a visual example? I cannot provide the visual example because I am not pregnant. If you are confused on what the topic of this class is, I have added visuals to keep you aware of what we're talking about. Plus, we can cut down all of the trees in the world and replace them with food trees to make more eat. These trees would include, but not unlimited to, McDonald's trees, Taco Bell trees, and KFC trees too, so that I can go there again because I am not allowed there anymore. I thought of this idea all on my own because I was outside and I was looking at a tree and I tried to eat it and it tasted really bad, but I tried it anyways, and then I got sick and I had to spend the entirety of my 5th and 7th grade years in the hospital. We could also plant soda trees for a drink. What about water trees? What is a water tree? Mr. Teacher Man, why are you banned from KFC? I don't want to talk about that anymore. Oh, I forgot. We could also take the people that did not do a eat enough and died, and we could eat them. I don't know if that is a good idea because my mom got mad when I said it. If that doesn't work, then we could always plant them so that they could grow back. So in regards to what the class has said about eating the deads, we could do this for unlimited foods, because after you eat them and you poop them, you could plant the poop of the eated person and they would grow back. Another thing, We could also make more animal factories so that we have more animal to eat. We could make really cool new animals like a skant, that is a skunk and an ant mixed. Or a crant, that is a crab and an ant mixed. Or maybe an elephant, that is an elephant and an ant mixed. This would be good because we wouldn't have to feed them. They could just eat their own poop and we could eat them. The animal, not the poop, that would be gross. Poop is not a good eat. This, an example of food trees. There are a lot of these, so everyone could have at least one, and that would also be a good fixed solution. I know we're talking about world hunger, but what about world thirst? In this field of food trees, there would also be soda trees for a drink. Please pay attention. Moving on though. And here is an example of me. My mom took this picture of me on my first day of doctor school, which is where I got my doctor professor degree in Krabby. I mean, I'm Krabby. No, I am not Ryan Reynolds. I am a me. Everyone always tells me that I look like Ryan Reynolds, but I'm a me and not a Ryan Reynolds. And if you don't believe me, I have provided a picture here of me. Thank you for coming to my TAD Tech. Remember, don't be hungry. It's not good for the you. Thank you. You guys can clap now. You're not clapping. Oh. Nice cock. I hope you guys learned a lot about solving hunger world. I mean world hunger. Nice cock.